and Coach Rich Alvarez. Great shot by our cameramen and our director, our producers out there as John Ray Villanueva scores inside. I want to tell you guys about my battling for that number 2 seed in the South. Last year, they were in this position as CJ Isit scores inside, and he gives credit to a lot of South finals. They only lost by a point, by the way, folks. They were, what, 1 or 2 seconds away from the finals as Rene Pacquiao scores on John Clarito and Mike Ayanayon to help him out. Here's CJ Isit, also the former teammate of John Wilson, scoring on fast break.
The session here with a baseline inbound.
This is, after all, a rare start for Rene as John Wilson makes a 3-point. Gensan is down by 3. Hoson escapes and he scores.
Excellent read of the defense. CJ Isit.
There is Risa Sato enjoying the action here inside the Nueva Ecija Coliseum. Of course, he is a member of the Creamline Cool Smashers of the MPBL and formerly of the NU Lady Bulldogs in the UAAP. Much like Draymond Green, he started a break for Batangas. There's a sorry miss for Donachea as Hoson attacks and scores. Basket and 1.
That's the second time he's...
Swing to the left. Nico Elorde, too strong. Rebound Jervy. And there's the putback.
Well, John Valoria found himself down low, literally and figuratively, to try and snatch that rebound away from Jervy.
Oh, nice pass. John Valoria on the Jexta Pinan. Just a lot of chemistry between strangers to recruitment here in the MPBL. If you would choose a player that you can recruit for next year, can you give me a name? And he said he's looking for a 3-level scorer. That's a term used in NBA 2K. As John Valoria scores on the fast break. His answer, Javi, is Mix Oxon. Might take years for you to do. As Octobre misses. Rebound Jervy. 5 seconds to go before the end of 1. One more chance here for Nico Elorde. 3-pointer is too strong. That will do it for our first 10 minutes.
Quite an eventful first quarter for these two sides, but so far, wala pa yan in this game. A double-digit advantage.
Now again, folks, as Mike Alvarez scores from the elbow. This is the battle for the... Alvarez, by the way, already has a best player of the game honor to his name in this season. And if I'm not mistaken, it happened in this venue. Spring Masaglang scores for Gensan.
And
lefty hook shot, no good. Oh, Rudy had a tough fall. Mike Alvarez on the breakaway.
Might not have been the perfect pass, but still a good catch by Michael Alvarez and the presence of... But he has developed that over the years, so just really a botched opportunity there para sa Batangas City.
And again, that right elbow is the injured elbow for Jexter Apinan.
Masaglang, you give him space, he's definitely gonna knock him down.
Again, he's been a glue guy for Gensan, much like this guy, Jexter Apinan for Batangas.
Guy para sa kanila this season.
And by the way, Jexter is Cedric Ablas's best friend.
Yes.
So that's extra damage for Jex as Octobre got the board and the putback to go.
Well, if you remember in that game against Pampanga, he was actually the guy who delivered the telling blows against the Giant Lanterns in the 4th.
Mark Cruz on behalf of Mondragon. 12 on the shot clock. John Wilson trying to post up. Turn around. Too easy.
They had to scramble, and on that scramble,
why not get it from improving his players? As Wilson fakes. Oh, what a nice pass out to Nicole Sorella.
Aside from being an underrated defender, John Wilson is also very
He shot the ball. That's short. Now CJ's on the run. 2-on-1, and Hernandez will finish.
That's picture perfect fast break, just like you run it in practice.
Long. Something that we can expect as well in the playoffs. Enzo Hoson, step back, too strong on the 3-pointer, and that will do it for our first. The score at halftime is 29-27. 7 on the shot clock. Dexter drives and kicks. Levy Hernandez to CJ Isit. Back to Levy. He will fire. And finally, that's the first three-pointer in this game for Batangas.
And you saw the reaction of Coach.
By one. 3 minutes gone by in the third. Levy is open. That's a two-pointer. And he drains it.
We've talked about how
To try to counter. No good for Larry Rodriguez. Great effort by Masaglang. And John Wilson makes it all worth it.
Levy Hernandez on the other side. Well, this is a guy you MVP.
That's the second three of John Wilson in this matchup. Elorde, good pass. That's his best friend on the court, Big Masaglang.
Keep him off the shaded area.
The other end we go. Rodriguez on to Wilson. They have been teammates for the longest time here in this league. Wilson is fouled. Basket and one.
That is what's difficult when you go up against an elite scorer like John Wilson. You pressure too much and he will attack. This time, a little bit of a cage made by Wilson to get a rim on his back. And the contact coming from behind because of the push, that's going to be an N1 opportunity para kay John Wilson.
Scoring, averaging 17.4 per game. Just Cruz working with Jervy Cruz. Mark will pull up. Three-pointer is good.
Now a couple of three-point makes already.
That was three-pointer number 4 now for Gensan in this game. 4 out of 18. Levy Hernandez leans in and he gets the bounce.
A tight pass and an even more difficult finish coming.
Corner, short, rebound Alvarez. Mike puts it up. He misses. Jervy Cruz. Great work from him. Alvarez, yes, on the mid-range.
What about Michael Alvarez in this game? 6 points already para sa kanya. Quality.
Gensan's way, steal. Linganay on the run. Rudy Linganay all the way.
Usually players that advanced in their careers would not.
Rudy Linganay onto Rafi Octobre. Three-pointer is short. Rebound Ochea. Great effort by Don.
That's his role here on this team.
Cruz breaks down the defense. There's the pass to Masaglang, who almost walked. Sorella will fire. Off to the right, and short as well. There was a loose ball foul before the buzzer sounded.
And
Let's see what happened here.
watch Rafi Octubre and Jervy Cruz try to battle for position for that rebound. It looks like there was a slight push from behind coming from Octubre as he also tried to grab on.
He lost the ball. Valoria on the run with Ochea and Apinan. Don passes. Good recovery for Gensan, but not enough as Jexter scores.
Well, I thought Gensan would have. He's expected to try and duplicate the same type of performance that he had in the first half.
How about Don Ochea working on the post, and he's just scored for Batangas.
Really scrappy guy to si Don Ochea, getting those 2 points inside.
49 all. Jervy Cruz gets fouled. 2+1.
That perimeter jumper has not been available.
Linganay. 7 on the shot clock. Valoria, top of the key. That's a 3.
2 straight 3-pointers galing dito kay Jong Valoria. That's for Levy Hernandez para kay Coach Cholo Villanueva.
57-51. Valoria, by the way, just hit back-to-back 3-pointers. Nice pass. Jexter Apinan to Rudy Linganay.
Now the execution is sharpifies his improvement and his increased desire on that side of the floor.
Balik tayo sa Batangas. Jexter Apinan trying to escape. Couple of swings. Linganay for 3. Yes, sir!
A 3-point shot.
11. Again, the scoring in this quarter is 17-2. Ochea turns around. Wow. That is something else from Don.
In fact, he's been able to knock those shots down, but his role on this team is not to score the basketball. That's why we haven't seen a lot of that coming.
Baseline inbound. Don Ochea up top to Jexter Apinan. Jex will go to Jong. Step back 3-pointer. That's a foul. A 4-point play opportunity for Jong Valoria.
Well, what a time to catch fire here para dito sa Batangas City. The challenge, but his body was all over that shot attempt.
Oh, he got his own rebound. That's a 5-point sequence for Jong Baloria. And now he's up to
For the fans especially, that added level of competition has really been very beneficial. That's why you look forward to every game.
seed in the South Division. And they did it, or they're doing it with a ton of injured players on the roster. And even Mark Cruz is missing in today's action. Oliver Arim to seal the deal. This guy has come alive in the second half.
Yeah, he started in place. I think it was Levy Hernandez in this third quarter. And he pinagsabay siya with King Importante. Those two usually share the same position. What a great separation, that double-digit advantage to help them get the victory.
He even had a 5-point swing in one sequence. That's how deadly he was after only having 2 points in the first 2 quarters. Mr. Jong Baloria is now with Andrea Indicio.
First of all, congratulations, Jong. Kasama na naman kita dito sa courtside for another